pride
You have
points.
those?
What?
Pride.
I don't remember ever having pride.
Sure. I guess. I don't remember any pride points.
Yeah, we've got our pride hurt a few times.
I'm gonna walk into this room.
You walk into that room.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Oh, they're dead.
You sound depressed.
Bird, get in here or I eat you for dinner.
Everything okay?
I know
Matthew?
you got a lot of meat on you.
Right. I think we should search the room.
You search that corner of the room? Which side of the room are you searching? This side or this side?
I'm gonna look over.
Roll perception.
Yep. I find it because
I
I passed it.
remember where my
like
feet is.
times. There we go.
You see what appears to be a circular mechanism with handles on it in the corner of the room.
Oh.
You see a wall.
Hey guys, there's a wall over here.
Does it have it has pegs in it?
Yes. It also has
Pull
discs.
out my ebony sealed scroll.
Oh, there's some kind of weird painting here. Oh no, wait, that's just blood.
Oh wait, it's just blood. That's even better for us.
Strange device.
What is
Visitors
Uriel and
history.
Nakai gonna do?
I'm gonna follow. You know what? I'm just gonna stand here and dance.
Just stand there and dance.
Roll charisma to see how well you dance.
I think that's a performance.
Yeah, that would be performance.
Roll performance.
It's charisma.
What the heck did I just do?
No, I'm trying really hard not to cough.
It's the Rona.
I don't have corona.
Where's my gun?
You
I
start
gotta
to
make an
break dance. And everyone around you is impressed, boosting their morale by 1. Everyone gets temporarily
Wow.
1 HP bonus.
I thought you were
One
about to
temporary
say
hit point.
Hippie
Yep.
power bonus for a second, because hippies have power over the world. Gotta smoke my tree, man.
So I have 1 temporary hit point. Got it. So this here says to remove pigs from ring number 0. Are these like a little corner thing? They're not really corner. Things sticking out. Do they have pigs in them?
They have handles. All the orange you see on the thing is a handle.
What? Remove pigs. I'm sorry. Do I see any pigs?
I'll just tell you this. The things sticking out that aren't actually part of the rings, those are pegs. You can pull them actually out of the device.
I'm gonna pull the ones closest to me out.
You pull out the 2 pegs closest to you. They are completely removed and just giant pieces of wood. And you put them on the ground next to the device.
I'll grab this one too over here.
You grab the 3rd peg and put it on the ground next to the device.
Now pull all the ones out of the first ring.
You pull up. Nothing happens. However, they do seem loose.
No, pull out.
You pull them out towards where the previous pegs were. They slide and click.
3 says to pull up. I think rule 3 is the one in the middle. Have all the pegs out of the second ring there.
You grab 2 pegs of the second ring. You pull up, and the entire interior 2 rings pull up with it, revealing
And
a
now
code,
very- now
like
very
a slot
confused.
code.
Oh, we need a code.
He just gave us the code. Right? Didn't you?
Code.
No, I did not give you the code.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said that it revealed the code or something.
It revealed an insert for the code. You know, like those rotation
Oh,
number locks.
All right. Well, I didn't hear the word insert. That sounded wrong.
We don't have. I don't have a code.
I did give you warning about this before the stream.
Yes, you did. How many numbers are there?
There are. Hold on, let me double check.
Oh God, numbers.
You
5.
could just guess
It's
the
a
combination.
5-digit code.
Not that many.
Matthew picks up one of the wooden pegs and starts slamming it into the lock.
Oh no, I was making a joke.
I'm aware, and and it is part of the joke that you actually do that.
I did not want to do that though.
Then you don't do that.
I was quoting SpongeBob.
Bird, get over here and help us, or I will pluck the feathers from your wings.
We'll put you in a stew.
I mean,
You're speaking my language now.
you'd have to hit me first.
That could be arranged.
Oh, talk for people without wings.
Do you recall what happened when we met?
Well, talk for people without.
I'm
I pull
totally
out-
not
I
giving
pull
you
out
guys a
Griff.
name.
All right, who's dying? Besides, I'm over here now. Excellent purchase.
Do we just want to guess the combo?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
That's the stupidest combination I've ever heard. It's like something an idiot would put on his luggage.
The
And
code
look at
does
how
not
many
work.
people put on it.
That's the same combination on my luggage. Here's my luggage.
4, 3, 2, 1. That way I can yell "let it rip" when they take my luggage.
Let's do like 2, 4, 1, 5.
Hold on, the door's right down here, right? Whoops, I did not mean to move my character. The door's down there, right?
The silver
trying
thing
to-
next to you is the big metal door that is connected to.
Okay, can I try to put my fist through it?
Why
Go
would
ahead
you
and
wanna
punch.
You want to punch a metal door?
I've punched things a lot harder than metal.
Nakai watches intently.
Alright, so I gotta roll strength for this.
Yep.
That would be more like attack. Enough attack.
Nope.
Oh, come on,
Oh
dude!
no, your poor fist.
You
See what you did to me, sweet roll?
as you punch it, your gauntlet breaks on impact.
Oh well.
You no longer have your
Nakai-
gauntlets of ogre strength.
Nakai laughs hysterically.
Well, there goes that magical item. Does this seem to be trapped at all?
No.
Can we do a
Try to
perception
punch
check
the
on
camera.
that?
Go ahead. Roll perception.
I would love to make sure that it is not.
No. No.
All right, I'm gonna try to punch it again really hard.
I'm gonna try and put it in a random combination.
Yeah, let's
If
just
it works.
start flipping these things randomly.
As you spin them, you notice that the numbers only go up to 5.
Try 55555.
I'm trying 55555.
You try to rotate the ring. It does not work.
Okay, I'll try 44444.
Try to rotate the ring. It does not work.
I think
Um,
in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know.
are there any pegs still in the?
No.
Well, I'll try 1. That work?
Nope.
About 2.
No.
So it's got to be 3.
Nope.
I'm gonna kick it.
You kick it.
He's the junk.
3 of the numbers rotate into place. The number in the first position rotates into a 1. The number in the third position rotates into a 4. And the number in the last position rotates into a 4.
So 1, 4 something.
1 something 4 something 4.
Actually, kind of worked.
I'm totally still not giving you guys a hint.
You know.
I'm a. Whose color is purple? I'm gonna go over here.
I was just watching that this whole time, wondering who was gonna notice.
I saw it. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Are you gonna see if you find anything?
Yeah, was trying to find perception on my character sheet.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, you don't
Well-
find anything. It looks like a normal
Oh,
fucking
that's
wall.
jack shit.
Oh, you're gonna try again?
Sure, why not? I just have a strong hunch there's something here in this glowing purple wall.
Just a slight.
One short, damn it!
I'm really convinced
Okay,
there's something.
Matthew sees it. Matthew sees a tablet with dwarfish writing on it.
I'm gonna throw it at the harpy.
You can't, it's attached to the wall.
I'm gonna punch it.
So while they're doing
Oh
that,
no.
while they're gonna
Go ahead
while
and
they're doing that,
roll to punch.
Oh, that'd be unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my bite for that since that's technically an unarmed strike.
You have disadvantage because good luck trying to bite something that's in the wall. I would say you nick it. Just
I'm trying to
barely.
pry it off the wall here.
Okay, you bite it and roll strength to pry it off the wall.
Oh wait, that was a strength save, my bad.
You have a member participating in the chat. You pull it off the wall. And, it's... You pull it off the wall. You now have it. Congratulations.
Quick, throw it at the bird.
So while they're doing that,
I'll never see it
we're
coming.
gonna start trying to fiddle around with things. Maybe try like the combination 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 1 something 4 something 4.
1 something 4 something 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so she goes 1, 2, 4, 2, 4.
It does not work.
Let's try 1, 2, 4, 3.
You do it,
We're basically...
and the ring rotates!
Works? I did it!
Yay!
Right after he does it, I bring him the tablet. Like, hey, look what I found.
It is in Dwarvish. Matthew's the only one who can read it.
Understand this.
What is this primitive language?
I will only read it if the bird admits that he tastes like KFC.
I'm not reading any.
I'm gonna keep going on to the ebony sealed scroll.
Can I
Rotate the
intimidate the
thing.
bird?
I'm gonna
No.
rotate the device clockwise.
Fine, give me the tablet. I feel like having this game.
You rotate it
patience
clockwise,
with the bird.
and it clicks in place.
And I'm gonna push it down.
You push it down, leaving only the middle column remaining up, and inside of it, you see a lever.
Found a lever!
Pull the lever, Crunk!
Pull the level. Level.
As you pull the lever, you see the locks that are on the massive silver door to your right. Crank open as the door is unlocked.
Ooh.
We got through this with pure guesswork.
And what does the tablet say?
I don't know, I don't have it yet.
You're standing right next to me.
Look
Can't
at
read
it.
It hasn't popped up on my screen. I can't read what I can't see.
This is a solution to 2 puzzles.
Well, that's just maddeningly unhelpful.
The 4th child had 3 sticks and the 5th had 4. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. Okay. That's just the code to the thing we just did.
And then it's also the solution to the lever puzzle in the room below. Leftmost child carried 1 stone. That is the left button. The second child had a single stick. Second lever.
Huh. We got through that through.
Yep. Yes, you
See
did.
what stupidity can accomplish.
Who wants to go through the door first?
Me.
Okay.
Leroy
Hold on,
Jenkins.
wait. I saw another purple wall. Hold on.
Do I need to go roll perception again?
Look, here's the thing. Nakai is determined to find out why these walls are glowing purple. He's like a cat drawn
I
to a
already
dot.
looked over there.
In the
No,
corner,
there's nothing over there.
you see a chest that somehow everyone has failed to see.
I'm gonna run up.
I roll crap.
I imagine you say that and we have like a flashback to Sweet Roll literally standing on it looking around. Oh hey, there's on the
I
wall.
want to run up to this treasure chest and I want to put my fist through it.
Why?
Because it
Could
could
be
be
a mimic.
Roll for strength.
Exactly. You sound so sick of me punching shit. Things. My bad, still waking up on that part. My bad.
You punch
Wow.
into the ceiling of the chest, revealing
Can I
an
make
item
Hold on,
inside.
Can I make JoJo noises while I punch it?
Roll for performance to see if you can manage to do that.
Oh god. I'm sorry, I was like, I punch things more than a JoJo character does. In the back of my head, I was like, wait a second.
You thought it was a mimic, but it was ideal.
I was getting ready to say it. Oh god. Hold on, let me just bring out my spirit animal. I'm gonna need water.
You just punch it into a pile of splinters.
Yeah, something against that chest or something?
And in the
Over there.
and in the rubble you see an item, but he can't quite tell what item it is. Roll a d4.
This is awkward.
Wait, am I supposed to roll or someone else?
You! You're the one who opened the chest! You see a bunch of coins in the pile of splinters, but you aren't quite able to determine how much. Roll perception to find out.
Oh my Christ, how much am I gonna have to roll?
Or anyone who wants to snag it, they can take it as well.
I am in no need for a bag of coins.
Perception.
Except for at the city, because everything's overpriced there.
Matthew wins that. Matthew, you get 5 gold, 13 silver, and 27 copper.
Do I get anything else?
Nope.
Remind me when we go back to town to burn that tavern to the ground.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna be able to afford
You're a
anything.
paladin. You're supposed to be lawful.
It's supposed to be good.
I am being lawful to my own law.
You just create your own law.
I guess that would technically be... I mean, technically...
I mean, I do whatever I want. Doesn't mean I break all the laws. Or have I? She starts flashing back, trying to remember if she's breaking any laws at any villages.
As you pick up the coins, you notice some other strange shrapnel mixed in with the wood, as if there was a mechanism attached to it that you destroyed.
Got 2 words for you. I have 2 words for you. JoJo.
You know, a guy named
couldn't-
Joe.
I couldn't find the theme song, by the way, when I made the joke. I tried to type it so fast, but all I found was, it was me, Dio, on a 10-hour loop.
Hi.
Now what shall you guys do? Will you head through the
wanna go-
door you wanted to head through before?
wall are glowing purple.
There are no more other walls glowing purple.
I want to go to the next room. Like Leroy Jenkins.
I mean, if you want to charge in, go ahead.
I grab Bert and toss him in first.
I support this.
I'm just gonna follow behind slowly. I think the general census is just to walk into the
Where the
room.
hell did your character go, Kevin?
It's on the pile of bones.
He's invisible on my screen. Oh, there he is.
Damn. I just rolled a natural 20 on my stealth.
You even eluded the
good,
game
how-
master.
Alright, let's go into the room.
Why is it all black?
Rather dark in here, don't you think?
I mean, we are underground. And I don't think any of us have night vision.
So how do I roll to see in the dark?
You don't.
Pull out a torch.
All right, can I make a torch out of the bird's feathers?
Guys! Now we don't know what he said.
I'm sorry, could you repeat yourself, please?
We didn't hear you over this loud idiot. You should clear your throat before speaking.
Alright, so I know Common, Juridic, Draconic, and Sylvan. Was that any of those?
I'm just here to sell Girl Scout cookies, sir, since I can understand what you're saying. I just want to sell you cookies.
I would just create a right here, just so we could see.
I speak Common and Elvish. I don't think it's either of those.
I speak every language.
He spoke abyssal.
Does seem like he
Translation. You said
Small
sorry, what he
attitude.
said at least.
I'm going to light a torch.
Foolish mortals, you should never have come this far.
Aw, isn't that cute?
Yes, I think
So,
this must be
Sweet Roll is
true.
tossed in there, correct?
Yep.
Wait, did we just find Cetra the Imperishable?
I mean, not that far. Jeez.
I mean, I am a
Not that
very
big of a
person.
room. As you all walk into the room, 4 skeletons pop up from the bones.
Oh no! See, I was right. This is an undead empire.
I think that's initiative.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Get
dear.
you in the mood.
This turned into a predicament.
Realized my computer was up at 85% for volume.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of
Where
those.
is it?
I've now finished my dinner, so I can now focus on everything except
Oh, that's a
JoJo.
problem.
Stare at those packs. Did I see a nat 20? Is he already pulling this?
Yep. Yes, he is.
I don't see a nat 20.
Oh, I had a 20. Alright, so we're all in agreement if we have to run, we leave the bird. On the grounds,
Let's just hope we don't have to run.
yeah, on the grounds that he did not admit he tastes like KFC when cooked.
So you're admitting you're the coward, the most
So that's what you
cowardly out
guys
of all of
rolled.
us.
The
Right,
order
wearing all the
goes.
I'm just playing my cards smartly and killing the smallest thing for not admitting they are food.
I'm going to shoot this one. Of course, I get a phone call right now.
Could you turn the music down just a little bit?
Yeah, one sec. There's the order. Is that
Thank
better? Alright, there's the order. 7 damage to which skeleton?
This one.
Shoot it! Now it's Xander's turn.
That's my turn.
Okay. Nakai's go up and bite this guy. Frick!
You bite his sword,
Oh,
cutting
no!
your mouth.
That sounds hot.
Why do we always roll so crap when it comes to combat?
I mean, I just roll crap in general. Different song is different.
sounds like
Taking
funny.
2 damage.
Wait, I take 2 damage or I take 5 damage?
I halved it because it wasn't technically an attack, it just bit his sword.
Ah.
So you no longer have
Yeah, but-
any extra health.
It had
And I'm
one
down to 16.
temporary hit point.
Now it's Skeleton 1 turn. It's actually gonna take a swing at you this time.
Oh dear.
That
Does
misses.
not hit. Skeleton 4.
I think that they blended in
Goes
so
to
well.
Uriel. And takes a swing. Not hitting. Skeleton 2. Goes for sweet roll.
Oh, please no.
Swinging. Not hitting. Now it's Matthew's turn.
Oh, my glasses on, so I'm trying to see. The skeleton's right here, right?
It's behind you now. It's directly in front of you over here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I could barely see. Alright, I'm gonna stab it with my javelin stick then.
Roll to hit.
I'm trying to. Just trying to figure out where I put my glasses really quick at the same time before my turn.
You do not hit.
Shocker there.
Sweet roll's turn.
Fudge, I don't know what to do really. It does not help that they're all grouped up. Well, that they're not grouped up. You know what? I'll do this. I'm gonna shoot at the skeleton right in front of me. But first, I gotta check for wild
So
magic.
this one?
Yep.
No, I didn't hear you, mortal.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so that's gonna have to be a dexterity save.
A dexterity save on skeleton 2. Let's see. Does it save?
No, that passes. I miss. With that, I'm gonna try and. I'll fly up and behind Nakai. I'll go here to here, here to here to avoid an attack of opportunity from him. I'll take the one from him though.
Alright. So you end your turn there?
Yeah, I shall end my turn there.
So then it's.
It's skeleton 3 turn, which is also going for Uriel, because he's the closest.
Well, it's because I'm red.
Taking a swing with his short sword. Does not hit. Now it's Kevin's turn again.
I'll shoot the same one.
You hit.
Prepare to be astonished.
It has
I'm
died.
not astonished.
Has died.
It has died.
That's one less.
Its dead may remain dead.
Next. Xander's turn. Xander?
Sorry. Forgot that I muted my microphone there for a second. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna bite the one in front of me again.
Alright. You bite its shield, but you do not land a direct hit.
Mm.
Skeleton 1 turn. Going for a swing on Xander. Does not hit.
Nope.
Skeleton 2's turn. Hit on Xander. Does that hit?
That is my AC.
So it does not. And then Skeleton 4's turn. On Matthew. Does not hit. Bringing us to Matthew's turn.
I'm gonna try and stab it again. Because I have got a plan.
You miss.
Shocker.
Get all your bad rolls out now, because you're gonna have a hard time against the boss. Sweet Roll's turn.
Oh, fudgesicles. Alright, so I'm gonna go here
Okay.
and create a bonfire on this guy. No, this guy.
They have to make a dex save?
That is correct.
There's one. There's two. Do either of them save?
Both of them fail.
Oh boy. Both of them take 8 damage.
That's gonna be 8 fire damage, yeah. I'm proving that they're not fireproof.
Alright. Now it's Kevin's turn again.
I will shoot. I will step over here, and I shall shoot. I guess this one. Oh, I accidentally rolled twice.
I'll take the first one and you do hit. Getting 10 damage. It dies.
It rejoins the pile of corpses it was once a part of.
And it's my turn.
Skeleton 1's turn, taking one last swing at Nakai. Not hitting. Making a dex save for the bonfire. Failing.
Taking D8 damage.
King.
It dies.
That was a really good bonfire. Hey, shove the other guy into the bonfire.
Skeleton 4 goes to swing at Matthew once again. Not hitting.
They have not been very accurate.
Leading it to Matthew's turn.
You skip
Alright, I'm gonna try. Where's the skeleton at?
Right in front
smack
of
in
you.
front of you.
Because I'm practically blind, John.
They
Okay.
blends in like crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna try to punch it.
Roll strength.
And am I gonna? You know what? I was gonna make a joke and say, should I go JoJo on this one too, or no?
You miss.
Did we skip Xander?
Did we?
He goes right after me.
Oh, we did. Xander, your turn now.
Alright. Go and bite them.
You do not bite them. Sweet roll, your turn. Kyle.
Oh, I thought you said Uriel. For some reason. I'm gonna move over here. It's just one skeleton left?
Yep.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, that giant yellow dot is where the skeleton is, Matthew.
These skeletons are a little hard to hear. I see even. Wait, I don't know. I don't think it has a brain. Actually, no, screw that. I'm gonna get over here and do a little shenanigans here, and I'm gonna flap my wings at it to push it 5 feet. No,
Is that Constitution or Dex? The Strength.
Strength.
Strength saving throw.
yep, or be pushed 5 feet away from me. It'd be like over here.
Corona.
That's a
6 feet
fail.
apart.
That should activate attacks of opportunity there.
Attacks of opportunity!
What does that mean?
Goes to Matthew and Nakai because they were in melee with it.
And I
Uriel
roll
and
what?
Nakai
You get to,
Get to whack
you
at
get to
it.
attack. You hit it! Matthew hits it!
finally hit it.
You both hit it! Roll for damage!
Slash
Okay.
roll 1d plus 6?
1d6.
Plus 1. So you got 6 damage. It still lives. Bringing it to Kevin's turn.
I'm going to shoot it. 'Cause why wouldn't I?
You hit. You kill.
That boss fight wasn't that bad.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm sure nothing. I think that's the worst that could happen here. Definitely.
Only one of us that got hurt was the one that bit a sword.
The room is engulfed in shadow, putting out all light sources.
Oh no, my bonfire!
You guys are unable to see.
Why do I get the feeling we should like put on one-winged angel or something?
When the room lights up again, a massive, shadowy figure stands before you.
Well, fancy. Holy crap, he's bigger than that.
Excuse me, we're looking for the big bad of this dungeon. Have you seen him?
Everyone roll initiative.
We're not going off the same initiative?
It's a technically new battle.
Watch John roll 21 for himself.
Did.
Called it.
So it goes.
I was gonna.
Oh, I go last.
Shadow Demon Molkazoth, Matthew, Nakai, Kevin, Kyle.
This is not gonna go well.
Not with that attitude, Missy.
How come you only said one character's name?
Because the rest of us are insignificant.
Apparently, Xander has been keeping up his Nakai streak.
What?
He goes into the ground as a shadow and then reappears in front of you.
Oh God!
Pretty.
Sounds
Well, he
suspiciously
went
like this, that one guy from Full Metal Alchemist.
He goes to attack Nakai.
Oh, rip the lizard.
Bye.
Why me?
You're the closest.
Because you're closer. How does it feel, lizard? How does it feel?
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Oh!
I declare fudging of rolls.
I hope you
words-
had a next character plan.
Bye, Lizard. It was nice knowing you. I hope
You know-
I hope you're tasty.
Hold on, I got one thing to say in the words of Mr. Popo. He dead!
Oh, this is probably gonna hurt too.
Oh god.
15
I have one
damage.
health left. I have one health left.
He alive!
You might want to do something about that. You
You might want to heal your teammate.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Can I heal and attack in one turn?
No, because it counts as
No.
an action.
Unless it's healing word, in which case that's a bonus action.
So how much health does that thing have?
I'm not
don't
telling you
know.
that.
Can I
Why
roll
would
for
we
something
know?
to find out?
No, that is a specific ability. Someone has a specific ability for that.
Okay, fine. I will heal the lizard. What do I roll for this?
You just touch him. You
Can I-
touch him,
no.
and then you roll. What does your ability say? Let's see, healing touch. 48 plus 2.
8 plus 2. Slash. 48 plus 2?
Yep. Ah, 4d8, Matthew, not 48.
Be back.
Oh man,
He just juiced me or something.
even people at level 10 like.
Oh my
love that.
god, Matthew!
Dude, just type what you want me to put right now.
What's that?
Alright, you know what?
This
I'll
is
just-
the command, Matthew. That is the command. Oh my god!
Well, I'm back to full now.
There. Oh wait, I forgot to do plus 2. God damn it.
That would be 25.
Yeah, you gain 25 health.
My max is 17.
Well, there you go. You're at 17.
Jesus.
You feel like you're brought to near death only to be brought back to life, and they're probably going to be brought back to
You
near
can
death
use
again.
this skill 2 more times. Do you end your turn, Matthew?
Yep.
Sweet Roll's turn.
Hey, skip me.
And me.
Oh, I don't know why Red Slowing Wand does Sweet Roll. Nakai's turn!
Okay, refresh my memory. Is pulling out one of our pets an action or a bonus action?
Bonus.
Alright then, Griff is coming out.
Quick, whip your Pokeball out.
I forgot which one was Griff. Which one was Griff? Oh. Mine. Get it out.
I mean, if you're going to go big, you might as well go big.
Alright, and then, with Griff out, since that was my bonus action.
Kevin, what is your dexterity?
19.
Okay. You go for before Griff.
1 second, I need to read something.
Wouldn't it just go at his initiative though?
Okay, yeah. So it goes before you then.
That just makes more sense.
Do you end your turn? No?
Hold on, no, because I haven't actually taken my action yet. I'm just deciding what to do. Okay. No idea if this is gonna work out or not. In fact, it could possibly backfire, maybe? I am going to... Okay, yeah. Okay, I am going to cast the spell Moonbeam on it.
And what does that do?
It's actually somewhat of a long description. Let's see.
You can
Hey.
post it in chat if you click on it, I believe. Unless you don't have it in
Well, I didn't.
Roll20.
I didn't type it all out in
Okay.
Roll20. Let's see. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. The point is him. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. Blah blah blah. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. And I can move it on my other turns.
So it's how big of a radius?
It is a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the best circle I can do. Alright. And what save does this have to make?
It has to make a Constitution saving throw. And my spell save DC is 14.
It does not save. How much damage does it? And you get advantage on this, by the way.
Okay. And you said it's a failed save?
It's a failed save, you get advantage on damage.
Okay, so how do I do advantage on damage?
Double the damage.
So
Just roll twice.
roll damage, and then it takes twice the number.
Yeah.
Let's roll 2, 10. Alright, so it takes 30 damage.
Ooh.
And this is radiant damage, if that matters.
That's why you get advantage. That's why you get crit.
Ah.
You discovered its weakness. Now it's Griff's turn.
Does Griff have a character sheet?
Yes.
All I'm seeing is a blank page.
Yeah,
Are you looking at the bio and info, not the character sheet?
well, that's all there is.
Hold on. Did that fix it?
There it is. Okay. Alright, so first is its beak attack, because it has multi-attack. Does the beak attack hit, or...
13 does not hit.
Okay, and then claws.
Does not hit.
Why is there a red circle around Griff?
That's its attack range.
Oh.
I was wondering. I was like, oh, he's about to get hit with some thunder type crap.
There you go.
Okay. So if I move over here, that produce an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. I'll say it will.
Okay, so then I won't do that.
Oh no, I thought you meant for him. No, it won't protect a attack of opportunity for you. So he won't be able to
Okay.
attack you. You'll be able to attack him, but
So
he
I-
won't be able to attack you.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over here. Then I'm going to throw Skink.
Throwing Skink? We haven't seen him in a
Skink!
while.
Not since last week. Not since the last.
He doesn't really have good stuff.
He has more health than me!
One.
The tiny lizard is stronger than the big lizard.
The skink is stronger than the croc cigar!
He is going to attack. He's gonna bite.
Yes.
Where's damage there? 1d4 plus 3.
Nice.
7 damage.
And then I am going to shoot it. And I'm going to... Let's see. Shoot it, hopefully.
You hit?
It. I'm going to expend a charge on my a bow, or 2 charges to do another d4 damage. So roll. Come on. Second, I'm failing at typing. 8 plus. So 9 damage total.
Nine damage total.
I'm gonna turn on the light really quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. And that ends your turn. Bringing it to... I can find the listing. Sutral's turn.
Welcome back.
Am I in its attack of opportunity range if I go like here?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna shoot an ice knife at its face.
Okay.
And I'm gonna invoke the Tides of Chaos.
You are at disadvantage. Or at standard.
I'm invoking the Tides of Chaos, meaning I'm getting advantage on it.
It's immune to cold.
So it kind of just itself evens itself out.
Yeah.
Bringing it to a standard throw.
I mean, I can still do piercing damage to it.
Yeah, you're essentially you're throwing a knife.
It's also resistant to piercing.
Basically, it just took half my damage. That's all I have is piercing.
I'll cast Catapult at 2nd level. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a sorcery point for Twin Spell.
That is
But no, I can't target a different creature with that. I have to target a different creature
a
with that.
dex
Never mind.
save. Oh, you actually do it.
Yay!
And where are you catapulting it to?
I'm pulling it a bone out his face.
Alright. That bone
Ow.
did 16 damage. How the fuck?
And
It was a femur.
now
He's
it's
missing legend.
I gotta roll for wild magic real quick. Okay, they don't go off.
I always want those to go off.
End your turn?
No, I'm gonna spend a sorcery point for quicken spell and cast bonfire at its feet.
Drew a circle on it.
That's gonna be a dex save.
Yeah, one sec. Okay, it has resistance, so it's gonna have an advantage. Dex save.
Fail.
Failed.
It's gonna
Three
take 6
damage.
fire damage. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. Brings back to, Malkazar.
Bye-bye, lizard.
Well, before he's starting his turn, so he has to do the Constitution save again for my moonbeam.
Yep. Oop. Hold on. Don't, that one doesn't count. I meant to do it at disadvantage. There we go.
What?
He fails. All right, so that's another 2d10. So he
16
takes
damage.
another 16 damage.
He now goes to swing at Skink.
That skink.
And he misses! That ends his turn. Which brings it to Matthews.
I'm gonna stab him. Stab him in the butt with a spear.
Okay, you stab him. Roll.
I'm trying to.
You hit.
No.
Now, can you manage to roll?
1d6.
I don't want to interrupt. Okay.
3 damage.
I don't want to interrupt too much, but he did end his turn in the fire, right?
Yep, but I'm rolling for that now. Thank you for reminding me. Don't count that one. Keep forgetting to do a disadvantage. There we go. That one can.
Well,
1 damage.
it's
So
one
worth
more
it.
than what he had.
But we're killing it slowly but surely.
I mean, we got a brutal combo on him, and he can't really move much of anywhere at the moment. So hey,
Well, technically, he can go anywhere he wants. He just has to turn into a shadow.
can you do that when you're standing in fire?
There's shadows coming out of you guys. From the light source of the fire. Alright. So after Matt's turn, it goes Nakai's, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, then. Would I invoke an attack of opportunity if I moved behind Matt?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna move behind Matt. And then. Also, so the Moonbeam is a concentration spell. Would I be breaking concentration if I did an attack?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'm not going to attack. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna focus on maintaining that spell for now. So then we'll go to Griff. Beak.
Hit.
So that's. 8 plus 3.
Seven damage.
Alright, and then claws.
Does not hit.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Kevin's turn.
Skink is going to hit it. Well, let's see. He's just gonna bite it.
Oh my!
Oh!
Crit!
Tiny lizard is a better lizard than me.
How does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel?
Makes you feel inadequate, hurt.
Oh, and max damage!
Jesus Christ. Can we
Jesus Christ!
We might have to
You're
trade
gonna
Nakai
get
out
by
for a
this tiny
cat.
little thing?
Getting this up.
I am going to shoot it with my arrow too. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Hits.
Let me. This is damage plus the.
Dude, your rolls right now.
Oh, I'm doing good. That one sucked. 13 total.
He's not feeling too well.
Nah, I'm sure he's fine.
Sweet
Feel
Roll's
kind of
turn.
unsafe, so I'm just gonna move like right here.
What shall he do, Sweet Roll?
I can't hit him with another ice knife, so
Remember when this boss was intimidating?
Remember when it almost one-shot me?
I'll just go behind the two giant bodies of meat over here. And just you know what? I'm gonna shoot another bone at it. Let's do a wild magic check. This is where everything will go horribly wrong. Nope. I'm doing catapult second level. Another bone at its face. Actually, no. I'll do levitate.
Oh, that would be Constitution? Or Dex? For levitate.
Constitution.
Yep. Alright. So I'm gonna lift him just up above the ground so he's not touching the ground, but keep him in the bonfire and the moonlight.
Alright.
Make it so he can't willingly move himself with his legs.
That's all you do?
Should I do another quicken spell?
You gotta do your wild magic.
No, that was my first roll. You know what? F it. I'll spend my last spell slot in a quicken spell. Do a catapult first level at him. Throw a bone at him. That'll be a dex. Can he really succeed in a dex save if I'm just holding him there?
No, I think that would be an automatic hit because he's already at disadvantage, and then a disadvantage because he's being held.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with a bone. Bad bones. Here's a wild magic again.
Oh, wild magic!
Roll it.
I don't have the sheet open, so Kevin, you're on wild magic duty.
609.
Nice.
Let's see, where are you? 109.
Program to bring you wild magic.
The caster can't eat any food that he himself didn't prepare.
Oh no!
I hope Sweet Roll can live up to his name.
That sucks for that little thief.
That's
Right.
My killing days are over. Oh no!
No more French fries for you.
How much does this last?
It doesn't say.
Oh god, it's forever.
Oh no!
It is just permanent.
Oh no!
She starts casting a spell, and then you see like this rune glow in front of her mouth. Like, what the hell?
Oh.
Yeah, you hear like this huge influx of magic mana going on, just like boom.
So that brings it back to Mal Kazath's turn.
What the?
I don't think he can. Well, roll for Constitution.
On the moonbeam.
I
Okay,
rolled.
so he.
Wow.
Alright, so he does pass, but he still takes half damage, which, given that it's radiant damage, would bring it
be
back to
normal
normal
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so he takes 10 more damage.
He is that is your hold a constitution spell? A concentration? Kyle?
Yes, it is. Oh, Kyle.
Levitate is indeed a concentration spell.
Okay.
I can hold this for 10 minutes.
Damn, 10 minutes? I can only hold the moonbeam for 1.
1 minute's 10 turns.
There's a reason I've moved behind 2 strong bodies.
He
I can
can't
take
do
hits better
anything. So it goes on to Matthew's turn.
Doesn't he need to take the bonfire damage?
Yes, he
still?
does.
And I'm guessing he can't pass that because I'm holding him there, so...
Yep.
That's another 3 fire damage. I'm cooking him. Does this count as food? I'm preparing myself.
You hit?
So are we seriously cheesing this boss?
Of course.
We've got him interlocked between two continual damage spells. And
That he can't escape from?
Ooh.
Damage. That sucks.
Technically 3 because he keeps putting 1 instead of 2. Do you end your turn, Matthew?
Mm-hmm.
Skink! Go!
It's Nakai's turn.
Oh, I just realized I didn't... Oh, wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I thought we skipped me for some reason. Nakai himself is going to move behind Sweet Roll.
Oh my god! What are you hiding from? He can't do anything.
And then Griff is going to attack.
Y'all are some freaking cowards.
I'm sorry. How much damage have you done to it?
More than you, apparently.
He's done so much.
You hit?
What is that? 1d8 plus
I'm sorry, you have him trapped between 2 continually damaging spells. That he
Who got
I
shown
also
up by
did
a
that-
baby lizard?
I also did that purely for the comedy of the big ass lizard hiding behind the tiny little bird.
While the little lizard does
You know what would have been even more comedic? The bird
What?
hiding behind the tiny lizard and the big lizard hiding behind the tiny bird.
Yeah, that would have been funny. 1d10 plus 3.
He dies.
Seriously dies?
He dies.
Woohoo! We killed an immortal god!
I just
Puny
danced
god.
on.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Good work, Griff!
I wonder what this tastes like.
So, God is there.
the fact that we can hear it burning from the moonbeam and the fire is the best part.
Honestly.
Literally, we can hear the burning effects from the moonbeam and the bonfire.
I have coffee now.
Also, Matt, care to do some on-spot translation of what he was saying there?
I didn't hear a fucking word. I was drinking my coffee. I'm sorry.
That's okay, I can translate it for you if you so wish.
Please do.
None of us understood him except Matthew.
So, what he said is, foolish mortals, I am just the beginning. My immortal king will roam the earth once again. Before, dispersing into shadow, and from inside of him, a green orb, similar to the size of the moon pearl you collected on a previous adventure. And now everyone
Dibs.
rolls a d8.
Out of curiosity, is my levitate still affecting it?
No, he's dead. His body dispersed.
He's gone. None of us are rolling high. Okay.
Okay, so...
Yeah, so I'm calling dibs on this orb, and I'm keeping it away from Jandar Vara.
Wait, why?
Because the last time we got an orb, you turned into a plant monster.
So,
He's got a point.
Matthew,
Yo.
you pick up a javelin with some kind of electrical order around it.
Sweet.
Kyle, you pick up a pair of gloves.
I can't use these.
Kevin, you pick up a deck of cards.
Do a magic trick.
And Xander,
Microphone.
you pick up a belt.
That'll keep your
No.
pants up.
Give me just...
I'm wearing a loincloth.
Kinky.
That's it. Am I even wearing a loincloth? Do I even have privates?
Give me one moment to send you the details of all of these.
Yeah, I'd like to ritual cast detect magic.
On what?
All of it.
It's just an area of.
They all have magical abilities.
Can I do a
I'm looking
check to
for
see
other
what
magical
my
items
belt
here, though.
does?
That's our spell save DC for that.
And I'm out of it spell slots, so I have to ritual cast this.
The only magical items in the room are that of the orb and the items that just fell out of his corpse.
Yeah, can I do a check to see of some kind to see what my belt does?
Sure you can. I'm sending it all to you anyway.
Oh, alright, and then I'll just wait.
I'll check
There's
the previous. If we
Matthew.
missed anything. Okay.
Also, after I grab the green orb, I'm gonna go and pet Griff on the. Just be like, you good boy.
Oh, we should
Here
probably also-
is Kyle.
Oh, it's on the. Okay. Oh,
Kevin's gonna like this one.
oh!
Well, now I want to know what Kyle's gloves do.
And useful.
What was that?
Both useless and useful.
And there you go. There are all of your items.
Um.
I'm guessing there's nothing in the sarcophagus.
No, just a a large skeleton that appears to be what was used to summon Malkazoth.
Okay, now I have to ask: is a lizard folk capable of growing a beard?
Yeah, I think they're made
No.
of spikes.
I don't think you can. I mean, you can get spikes on your chin. But I don't think you can get, like, a hair beard.
That would be cool, actually. Just grow Spike with a beard.
Oh man, this belt is actually awesome.
And none of you know what each other's items do unless you wish to share them with each other. And if you want to share them with one person or another, or not another, we do have the whisper chats.
I am very confused about my thing.
But your thing?
Yeah.
How are you confused by
I'm
it?
trying to read it. I'm reading it and it's just. I have like 2 different tables. I don't know which one I choose. I roll on. Oh, I see. How many cards do I have?
It's a full deck.
So 22. Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh.
And I just want to go on record. The baby lizard saved my life. He is my new Benedict Arnold to my Arnold Schwarzenegger, I guess.
Hey, Kyle, you can wear those on your feet.
You can.
I choose to do a stupid JoJo pose. What do I roll for this?
Oh dear.
Charisma.
Thank you.
You do a stupid JoJo pose.
What the heck? What?
So,
So I was in Discord just now. I looked back at Roll20. I just see a deck of cards in the bottom corner of the screen. What?
so
God, no.
I vote we go to town.
I don't think that the rest of them are supposed to see that.
I know all of you can
I
see
vote
it
we go to town.
because I can't make it so that only one person can see it. But
I have no idea what this does.
That pose is better.
So do you all head back to town?
I guess.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm hungry. I want to get something to eat. You guys got something to eat?
So you have received the Orb of Nature.
Oh yeah, definitely taking that.
I called this the Orb of Flying. Or air. Whatever it's called. What was the last orb called?
The last orb you had?
Yeah.
The Moon Pearl.
Huh.
So you now have the Moon Pearl and the Orb of Nature.
Wait, we still have the Moon Pearl?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Jandar has it.
So, on your way out, you enter. You notice that something is strange about the staircase that you were in before. There's new thing. Oh, nothing happened. Don't.
This does not sound reassuring.
I forgot to reset it from the last time we played. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Well, now we're worrying about it.
Okay. Notice something different about the stairwell you originally entered in. There's new things here. Some fungi.
Can I roll an? Can I roll a nature check on them?
Yeah?
Sorry, I had to go check on Tori.
You recognize them as a breed known as the violet fungus, an extremely poisonous fungus.
So can I make a quick request? Where the hell are we now, and what did I miss?
Well, we went to the next city over. Started a few fires,
Okay.
and then they threw us into a dungeon.
Cool. See what you did, you thief.
I mean, you're the ones who were constantly threatening villagers and whatnot, so...
Hey, all I did was blow up a bar.
What?
Yeah, you missed a lot.
I bet you we're the good guys.
Alright, so what shall you guys do?
I'm actually gonna go ahead and... Is it safe to harvest these poisonous shrooms?
They're poisonous to the touch.
Hmm.
Burn them.
That could be even worse. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
What?
Wait.
What? I'm waiting. What am I waiting for?
Ah, no, never mind. Carry on.
And
Carry on
The
what?
belt had something to do with poison, so I was like, wait, can I safely harvest the shrooms? But nope, can't.
I mean, if you had gloves, you probably would be able to.
No.
I'm just... they're poisonous to skin contact. So, if I had anything to
well
cover
then-
your skin while collecting them...
Well then, can I just say I have a cloth and carefully collect them with that?
You'd have to roll a... What I would say a no, not performance. A survival.
Good thing I have a +6 to that.
You can
I vote
harvest
we
it.
pitch.
Which one are you
Sweet.
harvesting?
Is it these blue things?
Yes.
Probably the first one then.
Roll a d6.
Slash.
You get 5 chunks of violet fungus.
Sweet.
As the fungus flinches from you collecting it.
It flinches?
Flinches?
These things...
Okay, yeah, let's just burn it. I'm hearing no one disagree with me.
Again, burning a poisonous thing could be very bad.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's moving, and moving things are also really bad. Things that aren't supposed to move are pretty
Also,
bad.
what were these shrooms called again? Violet what?
Violet fungus.
Oh, just violet fungus.
Just violet fungus.
Sweet.
The poison from this fungi has a rotting effect. It tends to cause whatever touches it to just rot away, even if it's perfectly healthy.
These could be useful.
So after he's done collecting the shrooms, would it be safe to set up a camp?
You want to set up camp in here?
Why did
yeah.
those shrooms just move?
She's gonna fly up.
I'm going to pull out my mask and pull out my bow.
Nakai's gonna step away from the one he was standing next to.
I'm going to shoot this one.
I'm running the
Roll
hell away.
initiative.
Oh God! You just ran up here?
I forgot to set up shield.
Alright, Sweet Roll, forget what I said. Fire. Fire is our friend. We love fire.
I cast Bonfire! Oh, wait. No, I'm gonna... Oh. No, I can't use... It's got to target it. Damn it! Starting to think Twin Spell was not that good.
Matthew, did you roll initiative?
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I am now, sorry. Got sidetracked. Initiative. Trying not to cough like a freaking madman.
Okay. So it goes Nakai, Sweet Roll, Kevin, the two fungus, and then Matthew.
When the hell can fungus fight back?
Since D&D existed.
No, fair enough.
So Mind Sliver.
I was just looking at what that does real quick.
Ah, okay. So, Xander, your turn.
Yeah, what can I do against things I can't touch?
Burn it!
How do I measure distance? What's that tool?
Do you see the circle with like a ruler in it? Underneath the magnification? On the left sidebar? Select objects and tokens, draw, magnification, then the ruler.
Alright,
Kyle, Kevin.
Okay, there we go. Wait, draw, wait. Okay, I figured it out. Alright, so Sweet Roll is 13 feet away from me. Let me check the range on something. he is... Sweet Rolle, I'm afraid you are about 2 feet too close. So, you remember the bar?
Oh no!
Thunderwave!
Oh no! Aim that so it doesn't hit me?
It's a cube around centered on me with a 15-foot radius.
I thought it was a cone.
No, 15-foot cube centered on self.
Ish.
Yeah, let's see, that's...
Everything inside that cube.
Yeah, so that's a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, let me make that really quick.
You don't have to.
Oh,
Kevin.
that's all blank colors.
You're outside of it.
I know.
Alright, let's see what kind of
Spore saves. The fungus saves, I mean.
Alright, well,
did
it's
you say again?
Constitution.
Oh, that's not good for me. It's not my worst stat. It's not one of my worst stats, so hey.
It still takes half damage, so...
Is that passed? Passed.
Yes, that does.
They both save.
Yay! I don't die to a friendly fire again.
You did nothing.
No, it still takes half damage.
But you didn't push anyone away.
I did not push anyone away.
6 damage each.
No, it should be half that. It should be 3 damage.
Oh, 3 damage?
Yeah.
That was that.
You only take, because you have that extra health, so you're still at 13, Kyle. Alrighty. Then goes Sweet Roll. If that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Actually, wait. Maybe move some first. Yeah, like, move further away. Alright, now it's the end of my turn.
Now it's Kyle's turn.
Alright. I'll do a bonfire on this one.
A bonfire.
Bonfire. That's like literally the center. That's gonna be a dexterity. Oh wait. For bonfire, I'm gonna go for a twin spell mind sliver on this one. And this one.
Do these things have minds?
Maybe. We're gonna find out. That's an intelligence.
So here's for the bonfire.
I'm doing twin spell mind sliver. I've decided not to do that.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So that would be a what save?
Intelligence on this guy and this guy to the north.
So
Oof.
that's 1 on crit. And the other one still fails, I believe?
Yeah, that's a fail. One. The second one. And the next saving throw they have to make they'll have to take subtract 1d4 from. So yeah, that's it for my turn.
Hit. It dies. It swivels up and turns into a husk.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay. And then it's the fungi turn. Yeah, it's fungi turn. One of them's dead. Goes to attack Matthew.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I thought I had myself muted while I was having that coughing fit. My bad.
It hits.
Why are you
Doing
so
one
boys?
attack.
It's about to be diddled.
Doing 4 necrotic damage.
Oh, what am I supposed to roll to save from that?
You
Anything
don't.
Like that?
Oh, that's just being hit. That said, you are. Well, no, you're not Asmar.
But he is Angel.
You know, Asmar gives resistance to that. I don't know if Angel does.
Oh, how much damage am I
Let's
taking?
see. Damage resistances. Damage resistance to radiant, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. Condition immunities, charms, exhaustion, frighten. No, he does not get resistance to it. So you take 4 damage. So you're down to 10 health.
Not too bad. I thought it was about to be a lot higher for a split second. For real. It's like, well, guys, this is where I die.
Now back to Nakai's turn. No, go to Uriel's turn. Your turn, Matthew.
What can I do?
You can slice at it and be careful not to touch it with your hands.
Where would I be slicing?
Do you not see the blue thing on the map?
Not really.
Do you still not have the glasses?
No, I don't.
How the fuck do you not have your glasses yet?
Because I don't know where they are.
Right there.
Okay, I'll swing at it with my new spear. Oh wait, I'm hitting character sheet like an idiot as I'm already on it. I'm special.
We have to put them in later.
Oh, well. Okay, then I'll stab it with a javelin. Why do I keep getting 20s, but I only do 1 damage?
I mean, you hit it. Doing 6 damage.
Oh wow, I finally do more than 3 damage, guys. It's a miracle.
Nakai's turn.
I am going to fire my sling at it.
I'm firing my laser. Sorry.
Disadvantage because it's on higher level than you.
Oh. Okay. Let me re-roll that then.
That was short-lived.
It wouldn't have hit anyway.
That's what I said. That was short-lived.
That one hits.
What was the damage on the sling? 1, 2, 4, plus 4. Oh. 1.
Wow.
Mm.
He only did 2 damage. Sweet Roll's turn.
All right, out of sorcery points and everything else, I'll put a bonfire on this fella.
Oh.
You know, if you kill us all the toxic fumes, you know what I'm gonna call you, right?
You're not gonna call me anything. You'll be dead.
I mean, Matthew has to
And
make a
so will
Constitution
you.
save as well. Or a Dex
What?
save.
I have to roll a dex save?
Yep, because you're also in the fire.
God damn it, you stupid bird.
I could target it so you're not in the fire. I'm not gonna put him in the fire. I'm gonna put it like over.
Like that.
Yeah, like that.
You beautiful bird. Even though I rolled an 18, I was still ready to throw some hands.
So yeah, now it's gonna be 6. Which I think it should be at a also plus a. Well, I was gonna say minus a 1d4 as well, but that's gonna still fail.
It only has 1 in Dex, so totally that much. It's automatically at a -5.
Jesus Christ.
Only 1 fire damage? Oh man! Takes 1 fire damage. And I suppose I'll move towards the exit. Take a look around to see if I see any, like, up top.
Any what up top?
See if there's any fungi up top.
Roll perception. That would be next turn because you're out of actions. Alright.
A sweet roll land there and start looking up.
Jandar's turn.
I'm going to move up here. Then I'm going to shoot it.
Shoot it with fire. Sorry.
You hit. It dies. Swivels up. And then combusts into ash because it's on the bonfire.
Yay! Guess since we're out, 5% check.
Yet the corpse of the other one is still there if you want to harvest anymore.
Okay.
Mate, bring to our attention that we forgot to ask for XP.
Which I will hand to you here in a minute.
Okay.
Roll d6. As well as a survival.
Oh, I should roll that first, probably.
Yeah. You successfully gather. Roll a d6. You gain 2 more and are unable to collect more.
Alright, so I have 7 chunks of poisonous.
Okay. So let's start with the skeletons. You each get 50 for the skeletons. So let's see, skeletons. 50. Kazoth. Need a calculator. Okay. There's the XP you get from all of your battles. And that's each.
That's 350.
So I got 350 XP. That is a level.
I would hope that's a level. You're only 6 off.
294 plus 3, whatever. I can't do math at the moment.
350.
I don't know if that's a level. I gotta check.
No,
I don't think that's a
mean-
level for us.
No, I mean, how
No.
much XP do I have total? Like, I have
Hold on, let's
294 right
see.
now. It's 350.
I can look for that.
550.
In order to get to
I have a
level 4, we need
So,
2,700.
Me, Kyle, and Kevin should have 1404.
That's what I got.
Okay, so what am I supposed to have?
644.
Thank you.
At level 2.
Oh my, I fucked up.
I did it for you. Don't worry.
Well, I was trying to, and then all of a sudden my shit said like 6,000. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, whoa, I am not this
So,
level.
do you guys want to head out and then we can do Matthew's levels before you head back to town? In the next session? Because I'm not good at explaining how to level up. You guys, as the players, are better.
It took me like it took me until we leveled up to level 3 to remember how to level up to level 2.
Yeah, we can figure out leveling up.
We can figure that all off screen.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Also, did I see anything up there?
No.
Okay, guys, it's perfectly clear with no traps whatsoever. She's gonna fly up, trusting her own judgment.
If I trust your judgment.
Yeah, we could just fly back to town on Griff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I guess we could.
But before you do, everyone make a Constitution save.
Oh no! We're supposed to be mutated.
And of course, this is before I've had a chance to attune with the belt, which gives me bonuses to Constitution.
Nakai and Suit will fall on their ass. Everyone roll another Constitution save.
It is because of the fungus. I did have a mask up.
It is not.
I'm gonna just start trying to fly up.
Roll Constitution so you don't fall off before getting up to fly. Alright. So, Uriel falls on his ass again while trying to get up. Nakai falls on his ass while trying to get up. One last one for everyone except Sweet Roll, who is now in the air.
I have passed every single one of those. I'd like to point that out there.
Uriel falls on his ass trying to get up.
It's a... Oh, wait, I thought I had a 19. I was like, are you kidding me? I thought it was a 19. I read...
Massive
Kevin's instead of-
earthquakes hit you guys in numerous amount. As you look toward the sky, 3 massive beams of light are flying into the air and converging into a single point near the coast of the continent. The sky is full of clouds and a crimson red.
Kyle, what did
Something's
you
not
do?
right here.
Go over there.
You also hear screaming in the distance from the village, from the town.
Oh,
I think we should run and see what happens in the village.
Again,
Alright, but I'm still burning down that
Wait, we
store.
gotta move. This was a multi-day journey. We gotta move if we can hear them.
we can fly back on Griff. It's a lot faster than walking.
Okay,
Fly on Griff.
fly.
Yeah, but a griffin is probably faster than your tiny wings.
Fly speed.
You fly back to the town on Griff.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Zombies.
Oh gosh, these models.
and you see what appear to be walking burnt corpses and statues of what appear to be villagers.
Oh gosh, what happened to what's his name?
The Dick Arnold!
Wow, he just turned into Arnold for that one. He fully committed and just went to the chopper. Sorry, Kevin, I had to do it for that one. You literally.
Everyone roll initiative.
I thought we were finishing up for the night.
Oh yeah,
I thought we were finishing up. It's 6:40.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's finish up. Thank you guys. We'll do this in the next session next week, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your dog. Like, subscribe.
You're with that weird guy that stands outside the school. We call him Paco. He dresses up as a parrot occasionally. Sometimes I call him Flacco.
Share with your imaginary girlfriends. We all have them.
We will see you guys next week. Peace. Love you all.
You know, you said that to.
Forgive me for my weakness, this isn't where I saw us. We should be doing